Thank you, dear friend, for being here today. Have you felt it too? Like a ripple in the air that no one else seems to notice? A shift so quiet, so soft, it almost feels like a dream. Yet something inside you knows it's real. Have you been seeing certain numbers over and over again? Waking up from vivid dreams with a strange sense of déjà vu? Or maybe you've been feeling more emotional lately, as if the universe is gently pressing on your heart, asking you to remember something you can't quite name? That's not a coincidence, that's a call. And if you are a Cancer, or if Cancer energy lives in your chart, then this message was never meant to miss you. It was written in the stars long before you clicked on this video. You didn't find it. It found you. Between the 1st and the 5th of November, a rare cosmic gateway opens, a sacred window carved out in silence, wrapped in lunar energy, and vibrating with a frequency so powerful, so precise, it aligns only with the soul of Cancer. Not every soul will feel it, but yours will. And that's how I know you're not here by accident. Because you, my dear Cancer, are entering a moment unlike any other. A moment where 6 sacred numbers will whisper your name through receipts, clocks, dreams, and fleeting moments that feel like fate. These numbers aren't just digits, they are frequencies, codes, keys. And if used properly, they may unlock the jackpot life that has always been meant for you. A life of purpose, of wealth, of healing, of soul-deep alignment. But before we begin, let me ask you this. What if the only thing standing between you and the wealth you desire is simply recognizing the signs when they arrive? And more importantly, are you ready to receive them? If you are, leave a comment right now that says, "These are my numbers of power." Say it not just as a reply, but as a declaration, a code, a magnetic yes that starts pulling the blessings into motion. And if you haven't yet, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, because when you do, you're not just supporting the energy, we're amplifying it together. Now go ahead and pour yourself a warm cup of tea, or maybe a rich grounding coffee. Light a candle if you have one nearby. Create a space where your spirit can breathe, because what you're about to hear is not just a video. It's a sacred mirror, a key, and perhaps the moment your soul has been quietly waiting for. Stay with me until the end, because I'll be revealing something most people will miss, something hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right soul to notice it. And I believe that soul is you. Ready? Let's begin. There's a reason you're here, a reason your fingers tap the screen at this exact moment, on this exact video. Maybe it felt casual, random whisper of curiosity. But I assure you, nothing about this is random. Not this moment. Not you. Not the path you've been walking to arrive here. If you are Cancer, you are not just one of many. You are a frequency, a vibration in perfect resonance with something greater than logic, greater than luck. You, my dear soul, are being called. And you've felt it, haven't you? That lingering feeling that something is shifting, like the invisible curtain between the seen and unseen is thinning. Maybe it's the way certain numbers have been repeating, 1111, 22, 444. Maybe it's the dreams you've had lately, so vivid, so full of symbols that wake you in the middle of the night, heart pounding, as if some part of your soul was trying to deliver a message before you forgot. Or maybe it's the way a song plays in the cafe just as a thought passes through your mind. A name appears, a memory rises, a chill runs down your spine. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. Cancer, you are sensitive, not in weakness, but in power. Your soul was born with antennae. You feel what others overlook. You hear what others dismiss. And now the universe is speaking directly to you. This is not a broadcast to the masses. It's a whisper to the chosen. And if you're still watching this, if your heart is still pulled toward every word I say, then you already know. You are not here by chance. You are here by calling. The time between the 1st and the 5th of November is not just another week. It's a portal, a sacred gateway carved by cosmic hands, aligned precisely with your lunar DNA. And the signs have been gathering around you like breadcrumbs from the divine. But here's the truth. Most people miss the signs. They explain them away. They drown them in noise, in distraction, in doubt. But not you. Because something deep inside you recognizes the pattern. Something ancient. Something unspoken. You've felt this before. Maybe in another lifetime. Maybe in a dream. Maybe in that quiet space between your thoughts when the world falls silent and only your breath remains. This is why you've been waking up feeling like something's about to happen. This is why you've felt emotional for no clear reason or overwhelmed by waves of energy that don't seem to belong to this moment. You're not broken. You're becoming. You're remembering. And right now, the veil is thin enough for you to hear the universe whisper, "It's time." So I'm going to ask you something that may feel small, but carries power beyond measure. If something in your chest is stirring, if your eyes are watering for reasons you can't explain, if your skin just tingled with recognition, then right now, type these words into the comments. I accept the sign from the universe. Say it not just for me, not just for the algorithm, but for you, for your spirit, for the sacred thread that has woven you through time and brought you here, now, ready. That sentence is more than a reply. It's a key, a declaration, a shift in energy. When you type it, you're not just reacting, you're aligning. You're saying, I see the signs, and I'm ready to receive what they've been trying to tell me. And from this moment on, you'll notice it all begins to move faster. The signs become louder. The path becomes clearer. Because when you say yes to the universe responds, not with noise, but with alignment. So take a breath. Feel into your body. Let your soul catch up. Because what comes next isn't information, it's revelation. And your energy is the password. Take a moment now and imagine the night sky above you, not just as stars scattered across black velvet, but as a living, breathing map of energy, moving in perfect rhythm with your soul. At the very center of this celestial dance is the moon, your ruler, your cosmic mother. For Cancer, the moon is not just a planet. She is your pulse, your tide, your sacred compass. And during these 5 rare days between the 1st and the 5th of November, she is awake. She is luminous. She is stirring. You may feel waves of emotion coming out of nowhere, old memories resurfacing, long-forgotten dreams tapping on the windows of your heart. Don't push them away. The moon is not trying to break you. She's trying to unbury you, to help you feel again. Because when you feel, you remember. And when you remember, you become powerful. But she's not alone in this. Far beyond her gentle glow, 2 ancient titans are rising, Jupiter and Saturn, and they are aligning in a trine so rare, so sacred, it could rewrite the script of your destiny if you let it. Jupiter, the great magnifier, the cosmic giver of abundance, wisdom, and expansive opportunity, is opening his palm toward you. He is saying, it's time to receive. But this isn't blind luck. This isn't chaos. This is aligned abundance. Because opposite him, Saturn, the master builder, the keeper of time, the teacher of karmic reward, is nodding in agreement. For once, these 2 powerful forces are not clashing. They're collaborating, creating a triangle of energy between the moon, Jupiter, and Saturn, and you, Cancer, are standing right at the center. This triangle isn't just geometry, it's destiny. It forms a magnetic field around your soul, a frequency of attraction so strong you won't need to chase anything. You will become the magnet for opportunities, for wealth, for emotional clarity, for divine timing. Think about that for a second. No more struggling. No more striving. Just receiving. You'll begin to notice how things start aligning, how the right people reach out at the right moment, how money flows in from unexpected sources, how your inner doubts begin to fade like mist under moonlight. You are being pulled into your own divine orbit. But this won't happen through effort. It will happen through energy. When Saturn builds the foundation and Jupiter expands the vision and the moon anchors it to your heart, that's not just astrology. That's a rebirth. And it's happening now. So if you've ever wondered what it would feel like to finally be in flow, not forcing, not faking, not fearing, this is your moment. Say yes to it, because the triangle is here, the planets are aligned, and the universe is tilting in your direction. Can you feel it? And then it begins, not with fireworks, not with drama, but with clarity. In the middle of what feels like chaos, you suddenly see it. That one decision you've been wrestling with for months just falls into place like it's been waiting for you to be ready. A fog lifts, a knowing rises, and your heart, for the first time in so long, feels clear. This is how alignment starts, not as a lightning bolt, but as a click. You walk into a store and overhear a stranger say a phrase that pierces right through you. You weren't even listening, but somehow it was exactly what you needed to hear. Not just words, messages, coded just for your soul. You get a sudden urge to check your email, and there it is, an offer, a reply, a door, opening. And you realize this isn't a coincidence, it's a calling. You're beginning to vibrate at a new frequency, and the universe is responding. Every step you take in alignment is like a signal being broadcast across realms. She's ready. He's listening. Call them in. And the universe does. Over the course of these 5 days, from the 1st to the 5th of November, you will begin to notice 3 distinct energetic shifts entering your life. They're not loud. They're not always obvious. But if you tune in, you'll feel them like a change in the wind. First, you will begin to attract opportunities that feel eerily aligned, not just with your goals, but with your soul. These are not random job offers, side hustles, or fleeting wins. These are invitations to do what you were born to do, to use your gifts in a way that feels meaningful, energizing, right? The kind of chance that doesn't just change your bank account, it changes your sense of self-worth. Second, the right people begin to appear. You'll meet someone, online, in person, through a friend, who feels like a missing piece. Their presence activates something in you. It could be a business partner, a mentor, a client, or even a soul companion. You'll recognize them not by what they say, but by what you feel. Ease, excitement, familiarity. You'll feel safe and seen, and that is the seed of prosperity. Because when your energy is supported, it blooms. And third, something deep within you will shift, and you will finally have the courage to say yes. Yes to the opportunity. Yes to the idea you've been doubting. Yes to the version of you that's been waiting to be chosen. Because here's the truth. You don't need the whole plan. You just need to say yes to what's already knocking. Even if your voice shakes, even if fear whispers in your ear, say yes anyway. That single yes can ripple through timelines. It can rewrite your story. It can unlock a future more abundant than you've dared to imagine. And if even one part of you feels this truth rising, write it in the comments now. I say yes to aligned abundance. Let it be your vow. Let it be your permission slip. Let it be the energy that draws your next miracle straight into your hands. Because the energy is here, the window is open, and all it's waiting for is your yes. Some moments don't look like magic when they arrive. They look quiet, ordinary, almost forgettable. A random text, a sentence in a book you weren't even planning to read, a small cancellation that leaves space in your day. But in the realm of energy, those small things are seismic shifts, signals, invitations. Because the truth is, the universe doesn't push. It never forces. It whispers. It aligns. It opens doors, but never drags you through. And right now, Cancer, from the 1st to the 5th of November, a door is opening. One carved in silence, covered in symbols only you can decode. A door that leads to the version of you you've been secretly longing to meet. But the question is, will you notice it? Will you pause long enough in your busy day to see the shimmer of something sacred peeking through the ordinary? Will you listen to that tiny voice that says, "This moment matters"? You might wake up one morning with an idea, a desire to call someone, a pull to walk a different path home. Don't ignore it. You might feel like crying for no reason, or laughing out loud just because the air feels different. Let it happen. These are not emotional outbursts. They are soul awakenings. This is how the universe speaks to you, through sensations, through nudges, through moments that feel just a little too perfectly timed to be a coincidence. And if you pay attention, if you answer even one of those nudges with curiosity instead of control, with softness instead of skepticism, you step across that threshold. You choose the new timeline. You activate the path that's been waiting all along. Because here's the real magic. You don't have to be completely ready. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing. Willing to believe that life could be easier. Willing to trust that the signs are for you. Willing to walk through the open door even if your legs are shaking. And when you do, something begins to shift. Reality reshapes. Energy reorganizes. Your future begins to echo back toward you like a ripple in still water, growing wider, deeper, richer with every step you take. So let's make this moment sacred, right now. If you feel even a flicker of truth in these words, if your heart whispered yes as I spoke, then claim your readiness. Write it in the comments now. I am ready to receive what belongs to me. Not as a request, not as a maybe, but as a sacred vow. Because when you claim what's already yours, the universe rushes in, not to convince you, but to celebrate you. You were never waiting for a miracle. The miracle was waiting for you. Not all numbers are created equal. Some are more than math, more than coincidence. They are vibrational codes, sacred frequencies etched into the very fabric of the universe. And when they appear, it is not for guessing, it is for aligning. You didn't come across these numbers by luck. You found them because something in you was already vibrating at their frequency. So listen closely, because what you're about to hear could shift the entire trajectory of your abundance, not by chance, but by resonance. The first sacred number is 7. 7 is not just the seeker, it is the awakened one. When this number appears, your soul is being called to look beyond what is obvious, to feel beyond what is logical, to trust even when the path is dark. 7 shows up when your old way of thinking is no longer enough. It urges you to rise into your higher self, to question, to listen, to break free from comfort and step into consciousness. During this window, Cancer, 7 is your invitation to reconnect with your deepest knowing, to let intuition lead where logic cannot go. The second number is 6. 6 is the number of harmony, heart, and home. It is the vibration of love, but not just romantic love. True wealth, Cancer, often arrives not through effort, but through emotion. 6 brings healing to your relationships. It magnetizes support, financial, emotional, spiritual, from those who genuinely care for you. It may show up through an unexpected gift, a family member offering help, a friend becoming a blessing in disguise. This number is here to remind you, tenderness is power, softness is strength, and love, when aligned, becomes the bridge to abundance. The third sacred number is 22. This is not an ordinary number. It is a master builder, the architect of legacy. If you've been holding on to a dream that feels too big, too far away, too unrealistic, 22 is here to say, it's time. This number grounds vision into reality. It's the energy of contracts, collaborations, opportunities that don't just give you success, they outlive you. Expect flashes of clarity, divine timing, or even bold invitations, things that once felt like fantasy, now standing at your door, asking, are you ready to build something real? The fourth number is 4. 4 is the sacred square, the foundation, the root, the rhythm. It whispers of stability after the storm, the quiet kind of power that grows slowly but surely. If you've been planting seeds in silence, Cancer, this number confirms your efforts have been seen. And now it's harvest time. Whether it's money arriving from an old investment, a job stabilizing, or a relationship grounding into real safety, 4 is your proof that what's meant for you will never collapse beneath you. The fifth number is 11. 11 is not a number. It's a portal. It opens the space between endings and beginnings, where who you were and who you are becoming merge. This number arrives during times of soul transformation. You may feel different, restless, ready. You'll begin shedding what no longer fits, the beliefs, the stories, the versions of you that were built from survival instead of sovereignty. 11 is your inner rebirth. Let it happen. Let it burn. Because what's on the other side is truth. And the sixth sacred number is 2. 2 is the number of divine partnership. But this is not about needing someone else. This is about mirroring. When you vibrate in the energy of 2, you begin to attract relationships that reflect your worth, not your wounds. It could be a collaborator, a soulmate, a powerful friend, or even someone from your past returning, transformed. 2 reminds you, you're not meant to do it all alone, and you don't have to prove your strength by isolating yourself. Your energy is calling in support. Receive it. A number by itself is just ink, just a symbol, a shape. But when you connect to it, when you activate it with intention, presence, and energy, it becomes a magnet. It begins to move, to pulse, to vibrate with your desires, to whisper your name into the ears of the universe. And that, Cancer, is when magic begins. So if these 6 sacred numbers, 7, 6, 22, 4, 11, and 2, have stirred something inside you, it's time to give them life. Here are 5 sacred rituals you can perform between the 1st and the 5th of November, when the cosmic gateway is wide open and your energy is most aligned with receiving. First, write them down, not on your phone, not in your notes app, by hand, on paper, with your full name. Place them somewhere you can see daily, on your mirror, inside your wallet, taped on the back of your phone, or even set as a physical reminder near your bed. Every time your eyes land on them, pause. Take a single breath. Feel into what they mean. Whisper, I am aligned with my abundance. This tiny moment of presence creates alignment, and alignment creates attraction. Second, sleep with your numbers. From the 1st to the 5th of November, each night before you go to sleep, write your 6 numbers and your full name on a small piece of paper. Gently fold it. Place it beneath your pillow. And as you lie down, say aloud or silently, I receive prosperity through these numbers. I open my dreams to divine guidance. Let your subconscious carry their frequency while you rest, because your mind is most open, most magnetic, right before sleep. Third, pay attention to signs. These numbers are alive now. You may begin to see them on license plates, receipts, page numbers, digital clocks, elevator buttons. Don't brush them off. When they appear, pause. Feel your body. Feel your energy. This is your confirmation. A sacred yes. A green light from the universe. And if one of your numbers shows up right before you make a decision, take it as a sign. This is the right moment. Fourth, perform a candle ritual. Choose a white or silver candle, colors of clarity, intuition, and lunar magic. In a quiet space, write your full name and the 6 numbers on a clean sheet of paper. Hold it between your palms. Close your eyes and say, I activate my prosperity with these numbers. Abundance flows to me now. I am aligned with my divine frequency. Then safely burn the paper in the candle flame. Watch the ashes rise. And as they lift, visualize your intentions being carried upward into the field of infinite possibility. Fifth, turn your numbers into affirmations. Numbers are frequencies, words are direction. When you combine the two, you create energetic movement. Here are some examples to begin with. 22. I am chosen to build something extraordinary. 11. I am reborn into the flow of divine wealth. 6. Love brings abundance into my life. 7. My truth leads me to blessings no one else can see. 4. What I've built is ready to reward me. 2. The right people are showing up for me now. Speak them every morning, or before bed, or any time you feel disconnected. Let the words land in your body. Say them as if they are already true, because energetically, they are. And if even one of these rituals calls to you, don't ignore it, even if it seems silly, even if your mind resists. That's how you know it's powerful. Remember, energy responds to intention, and abundance responds to consistency. These are not superstitions. They are sacred practices, bridges between your desire and your destiny. So take one breath, choose one ritual, and begin. And if your heart is whispering yes, then write it now in the comments. These are my numbers of power. Let it be your commitment, your confirmation, your cosmic password. Because the moment you choose to believe, the numbers start working for you. You've activated your numbers. You've whispered your intentions into the ether. But sometimes, the path of abundance is not blocked by the universe. It's blocked by you. Quietly, unconsciously. Because no matter how much magic you call in, if there's static in your field, even the clearest message can be lost. Cancer, your soul is powerful. But your mind, it sometimes builds walls around your blessings without you even realizing it. So let's bring these hidden barriers into the light, not to judge, but to finally release them. Here are the 5 invisible forces that may be silently delaying your wealth, your peace, your expansion. First is negative thinking. That tiny voice inside that whispers, maybe it won't work. I never win. People like me don't get lucky. Every time you repeat these thoughts, even silently, you're planting energetic weeds in the garden of your manifestation. Thoughts are not just air, they are invitations. So ask yourself, what am I inviting in every time I doubt myself? Replace, this never happens for me, with, it's my time. I'm ready. Second is fear of failure. This one is sneaky. It doesn't always scream. It whispers. What if I try and it doesn't work? What if I believe too much and get disappointed? But here's the truth. The universe doesn't reward perfection. it rewards movement. Each time you take a single step toward what feels right. Even if your hands shake, even if your voice trembles, you're proving your alignment. You're saying, I trust the path, even if I don't see the destination. Because what delays destiny is not unworthiness. It's hesitation. And the door doesn't stay open forever. Third is comparison and envy. You scroll. You see someone else win. They're celebrating. They're glowing. And a little piece of you sinks inside. You wonder, when is it my turn? You feel forgotten. But here's the truth you need to anchor. Someone else's success does not take away from yours. The universe is limitless. Their light doesn't dim yours. It proves it's possible. Envy disconnects you from your own timeline. But admiration, that's magnetic. That multiplies. So every time you see someone winning, say in your mind, if it's possible for them, it's possible for me too. Because it is. Fourth is procrastination. You say you're ready. You feel the signs. You write the numbers. But then you wait. You delay. You tell yourself, tomorrow I'll do the ritual. Next week I'll take that step. But here's what you must understand. Abundance is a current. It flows through momentum. You don't need to leap. Just move. Write the number. Light the candle. Send the message. Say the affirmation. Begin. Tiny actions done with clear intent move mountains. And finally, the fifth block is self-abandonment. This is the most dangerous and the most silent. It's when your intuition speaks and you ignore it. It's when your gut says yes, but your fear says not yet, and you believe the fear. Cancer, you are the most intuitive sign of the zodiac. Your body is a radar, your soul is a compass. But when you constantly override your knowing, you dim your own divine GPS. Don't wait for logic to catch up. Your soul already knows. It's always known. When you trust your first feeling, miracles unfold with grace. But when you doubt it, you delay the magic that's already on its way. So now that you've seen them, doubt, fear, envy, hesitation, self-abandonment, you have the power to clear them. And the clearing starts right now. Take a deep breath. Feel your heart. Forgive yourself for ever blocking what was meant for you. You didn't know, but now you do. Speak it aloud. Type it into the comments now as a sacred declaration. Nothing and no one can block my luck. Not the past, not fear, not even you. Because what's meant for you is still waiting. And the moment you stop resisting, it starts arriving. Close your eyes for a moment, right here, right now, and picture this. A warm golden light, soft, sacred, flowing from the crown of your head, moving gently down your spine, melting into your heart, your belly, your fingertips. That's not just light. That's alignment. That's your destiny remembering itself. That's the frequency of everything you were born to become, finally finding its way back home. And as you let that golden energy wrap around you like a blanket woven from stars, breathe in deeply and speak these words with me. Let them echo in your soul, ripple through your field, and carve a new reality into motion. I accept the abundance that belongs to me. My numbers are activating wealth in my life. Nothing can stop my destiny from unfolding. I decree my cosmic victory, now and always. Let it settle, let it root. Because the moment you claim it, the universe listens. It rearranges timelines. It opens doors you didn't even know existed. And it begins to send back everything that was always meant for you. You didn't come across this video by accident, dear soul. You were guided here. Because something in your spirit whispered, it's time. Time to remember who you are. Time to align with the numbers that echo your purpose. Time to release what's held you back and walk, bravely, beautifully, toward the future that's been calling your name in whispers, in dreams, in signs. This wasn't just a video. It was a ritual. It was a doorway, and you walked through it. So if something shifted inside you today, if something felt true, even if you can't explain it yet, don't let this moment pass. Leave your energy in the comments. Declare it boldly. I decree my cosmic victory. Let those words be your signature to the stars. Let them be your yes to what's already waiting. And if you felt this message was meant for you, if it gave you hope, clarity, or just a moment of peace, please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing this light with someone who may need it. Every click, every comment, every share keeps this sacred energy flowing, not just for you, but for thousands of souls around the world searching for the same guidance you found today. And if you feel called to support this message in a deeper way, you can now use the Super Thanks feature below to help this light reach further. Your love keeps this vibration alive. And don't go just yet, because this is only the beginning. In the next video, we'll be diving into a powerful cosmic window that reveals your hidden soul contract and how it's secretly guiding your love life and money flow. You won't want to miss it. Check the description box. We've left you a special free gift to support your journey. A surprise waiting just for you. And before we say goodbye, I want you to hear this. Really hear it. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time. And you are worthy of every ounce of joy, love, wealth, and radiance this life has to offer. Let this be the moment you choose to believe it. So tell me in the comments below, what message from this video spoke to your soul the loudest? Which number felt like yours from the very beginning? Or if your heart already knows the answer, just write, I decree my cosmic victory. And if there's a topic, a question, or a part of your journey you'd love for us to explore together in an upcoming video, let us know below. This channel is your space, your circle, your cosmic mirror, and we're listening. Thank you for being here, beautiful soul. Until next time, stay open, stay aligned, and trust the magic that's already yours. I'll see you in the next video.